So now what we want you to do is to think about the best players in the world, or even the best athletes. Okay, so we're going to give you soccer players or football players because that's what this process is about. But you can think about any of the best athletes. Okay, so think about Ronaldo, think about Messi, think about Ibrahimovic, think about De Bruyne, and think about Salah. Right? Everything or every one of these players is known as the it player, somebody that makes a difference. Right? Ronaldo and Messi are arguably the two greatest players on the planet right now, and then if not, two of the greatest players of all time. And you look at somebody like Ibrahimovic, he walks around and he talks about how he's the god of football. Now, that might sound a little arrogant, but the difference is he doesn't just talk about it, he shows it. Everywhere that Ibrahimovic has gone, he's won and he's made a lasting impact, right? So if you're going to open your mouth and talk about how great you are, you better back it up. And that's what somebody like Ibrahimovic has done, is he's backed it up. In fact, somebody brought up to him when he first signed for Manchester United, and basically it was Eric Cantona saying that he could be the prince of Manchester because Eric Cantona is the king. And he said, no, 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 I'm here to be God of Manchester. And so he one-upped it. But guess what? In his first season at Manchester United, he walked away with 2 trophies. Leading goal scorer. So he's an it type of player. He backed it up with results. Okay? Same thing with Ronaldo. Ronaldo backs it up with results. Messi backs it up with results. De Bruyne backs it up with results. Salah doesn't talk a lot, and the same with De Bruyne actually, same with Messi. They don't speak that much, but they back it up on the field. They make a difference. It's that confidence. It's that swagger. It's that trust in themselves. They are literally ready to dominate the game. And almost every single time they step on the field, they win. So if you look at, for example, Liverpool this season, in the 2019-2020 season, they've lost 1 game all year in the Premier League. They're dominating. Salah is dominating. Right? They're focused and prepared. Their performance demands respect. Everybody respects these players because they are an it player. They make a difference. Now, what you need to know about this, or about the mental side of the game, is that matches or games that you play in, whether you're a young player or you're a pro player, are literally won or lost before you step on the field. Now, what that means is, if you go out on the field and you're saying, man, I don't feel good, I'm not going to play well today, oh man, I'm scared to go against Ronaldo, yeah, you're already setting yourself up for failure, which means you're in a position now to lose the game, right? You're mentally accepting or preparing for defeat versus something like, okay, this is my game, I'm ready for the game of my life. I'm going to take down Ronaldo, right? You still might not do that, but you're giving yourself that push to say, you know what, I can do this. That's the mental side. I got this. So when you learn to master the mental aspects, it's game changing. Your confidence is going to go through the roof. So make sure when you're going through this, you take your time. And that's why there's so many beginning parts to this section, because we want you to understand how much work is going to take to developing the mental side of your game. As long as you have a growth mindset and are willing to learn, you can make a difference. Now, this is really what the pro mindset is all about. This is giving you the edge, that mental edge, against all other individuals and people you're competing against. Whether you're trying to be recruited for something like college, make your high school team, make an MLS academy, make pro, right? You need to give yourself an edge against the opponent, right? One of the things that we've done, the 3 of us, Coach Paul, Coach Joel, and myself, we've worked with and analyzed players of all levels. And really, one attribute stands above the rest, and it's the mental side of the game. If we look at the best players in the world, their mental ability is insane. They can handle almost anything, right? And I'll use Karim Benzema as an example. That guy has won so much as a player. Won, for example, 3 Champions Leagues in a row, One of the only players in the world to do that. One of like 30, right? As a starter, by the way. And in the French press, he gets hammered and he gets just destroyed in the French press all the time for anything that he does. But every time something happens, he takes the hit and he moves forward. So it's the ability to respond to critics or bad moments by shining through or pushing through no matter the circumstance. That's what the mental side of the game is about, or mentality in general. Even in bad moments, when you get hit hard, can you stand back up? And it's like the song where the guy goes, I took a hit and you got knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. It's the same process, right? You get hit, can you take the hit and can you get back up? That's what the mental side of the game can do, because it doesn't matter how great of a skilled player you are. If you don't have mental strength to push through, one, you're gonna quit. And then two, you're not gonna make what you want happen. So that's what's great about this course, is really helping you develop that mental side of your game. And once you have that, it's absolutely game changing. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you now are invested and ready to develop that growth mindset. And we're going to really start breaking down the pro mindset. See you in the next video.